Right, we are live. Let's drop a couple of links and we can get started. Right, welcome back everyone, welcome back to From the Ground, and today the live arena seasons are back. It is the 7th season. It started sometime today, at some point mid last arena reset, which is super weird, but that's player info, yeah. And today we are going to try to test Sanguine Maria. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but please bear with me. She is in a pretty standard stone skin and savage build. She's slow, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Like, she's super slow for live arena standards at 250. But I hope that while it's still chill, it's not going to be a problem. And she has a cat's gaze, of course, owing to her minuscule life. Even boosted by the blessing, she's still barely 46k HP. So this is the build. Piece of player am I not buying anything, except of course the live arena refills. Yeah. Is that chicken noodle in the first place? Congrats if so. As long as it lasts, I mean, because Crypto is going to play all around the clock. So I'm going to pick Maria every battle if I can, but I'm not going to first pick her. That way lies disaster. We are still going to first pick Marius or Galathir or whatever else overpowered shit we have. Ideally, I would grab a Necret or a Marichka together with Maria, but that's probably not going to fly, as Marichka is also in a pretty slow build for live arena. Frankly, Shu seems to be the best Earl candidate here, owing to her insta-turn. The amount of buffs Maria is going to have on her is going to be tricky. I think she's going to have 2 buffs from the start, Stone Skin and Lightning Cage, and that gets real tricky real fast, and together with her A3 skill. Like, one of those sets off before the skill is calculated, one of those sets after. Oh wait, what am I saying? No Lightning Cage. She is in no Lightning Cage. Good. That's actually good for us, because we don't want a headache of Lightning Cage. No sir, no sir. That's too finicky. Yeah, we are going for Marie. That's going to be a Magma Heart. We are still going to have to A1 first to get rid of Stone Skin, but A1 first, then we can probably A3 and extra turn A2 into killing these Bodos. I'm mildly upset with Fabian because Fabian rebuilt to modern standards will just lock me out. Do I need to suffer Fabian here? Nah, I don't want to. The other caveat is that if Shu is not on the table, Marius is going to be, and Marius might just wreck the... Yeah, like, bro, what is the meaning of this? I'm sorry, bro. What is this? Okay, I'll take the win, but I would rather have taken it to the field. Oh well. Good start. Not terribly conductive for testing Marie, but winning is definitely nice. If I understand correctly, in the beginning of the season, the first like 10 fights are your generic matchups, exactly the same as the ones that go off season. Ooh. Okay, that's unfortunate. So, if Shu is banned, Maria gets a reset. Like, what is going on here? Excuse me. For the sake of our sanity, let's ban Fabian. Okay, now we can actually try to experiment with Maria. It's gonna be tricky counting turns though. So, Stone Skin and nothing else. Extra turn. She has 3 buffs. She does A1. She does not proc her extra turn, for fuck's sake. On the other hand, she does kill Odin. I mean, I'm going to not ruin it for... Oh, what am I saying? 2 buffs from the horse and the third buff will come from Shuzan. Good. Let's get rid of Marichka's passive. And now I imagine Sify is going to nurture Maria. No? Too bad. Are you effing kidding me? Like, bro. What is this turn meter? The fuck is this? I mean, yeah, okay. Fine. I'm probably dead because of that. Yeah, I killed myself on Marie Magma shield. Dead to Sanguine Maria not triggering her extra turn from A1. That's unfortunate. And if I know terms random at all, we are going to see a lot more of this going forward. But at least her A1 outright killed someone, that's good. We'll take that. Also, the fuck was that Calamitous? Double stone skin, still half of my team is there. And that was solid. Do I get rid of Fabian or do I get rid of Arbiter? Don't like anyone here, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, let's get rid of Fabian. Okay, we are getting the first turn, good. And we can repeat the exercise. Let's see how it goes. We are going to do the same thing. We are going to Shuzan A2. Then she takes her A1. Wait. It's Magma Heart time now. Why, thank you, Mr. Carnage. Why, thank you. Carnage removing a buff from her really helped. Because she was able to do her A3 for a guaranteed extra turn. Good stuff. Thank you, Carnage. Bonk. Oh, weak hit. Unfortunate. Let's try again. Bonk. Hey, Captain Hook. Yeah, that smack 350 into Embers without any increased attack, and that was a good one. We like those. Unfortunately, it wouldn't work versus really unpleasant target. Versus Siegfried, versus Galathyr, versus Nice, none of that works. But versus normal people, we just kill them. Am I pushing to top 500? I don't know. I'm doing the same thing as last season. I'm playing 20 fights a day, and wherever that takes me, it's fine. Last season, I spent a while in top 30 and finished in top 50. This season, we'll take a look what's going on. Now, speaking of Zeke, here he is. I have to ban Vulcanus, because Vulcanus is a giant flaming pain in the ass. And Zeke has a survival passive. However, I hope that he is also mildly useless while he is reset. We'll see if we actually manage to do that. Also, we have to know that Zeke's survival doesn't make him take an instant turn. Zeke's survival makes him just get a bunch of turn meter and block damage. So A1 Zeke. Do we get an extra turn? No, we don't get an extra turn, and now we are dead. Thank you very much, Sanguine Maria. Thank you very much. 1 extra turn out of 3 attempts. I mean, it might not be a GG just yet. Even if it certainly looks that way. I don't read. Okay, a 3 extra turn, and I now can A2 someone, and that is going to be Marie. And now the horse takes 1 more turn, But unfortunately, Lilito... Oh no, Lilito cannot revive anyone. Lilito is fucked. That's good news. Now, can we actually kill them before Embers takes a turn? Because if Embers takes a turn and is not killed by the horse, I'm dead. Bonk. Good stuff. Good stuff, but please take a note. 2 out of 3 times Maria A1s, she doesn't get an extra turn. That's fucked. That is also a typical Plarium random. That's RNG we all know to expect, so a big minus to her reliability. People could potentially say this might be alleviated with Perch Shadow, Dread Bomb, which nobody has, 9-piece Merciless, but that is still very much a theoretical thing. And also 9-piece Merciless, that shit just doesn't work in Live Arena. You are going to die. Hey Doozy, how's it going? Okay, all the good stuff is stolen. So let's go Shu. Let's go Shu Gizmo. And we'll hope to ban whatever they have anti-burn. And my last pick is going to be Maria. So there's... I think I'm going to go for top 500. Top 500, as far as I can tell, is just playing the game a little bit. 10 fights a day and you are there. What do I dislike here the most? Yeah, I think it's going to be Fabian again. Marius might get Maria unhappy, but it's going to be Fabian. Okay, Sifi is 3 buffs on everyone, that's fine. And we also have Stone Skin on people. That is not going to last if I have anything to say about this. Fortunately, Sifi is not a lot of turn meter. And we can burn the skins off. And boost Maria. Oh la la. Let's bonk the horse as the most annoying person right here, right now. Even if we didn't get an extra turn, we would have been happy because there is no Embrace available. But now, Carnage is dead. How's Maria? Well, how to answer this without using swear words? Maria is very RNG. As you might have seen right now, when the stars align, Maria just wrecks the enemy team. When the stars do not align, she does nothing at all. In the first 3 fights where I had her A1 summon for extra turn, she only did an extra turn once. Now we are 2 extra turns out of 4 attempts, which is a bit better, but still nowhere near the expected probability of extra turn. So she slaps, but the tricky bit is to get her going. We are going to make an effort, pick Maria every possible fight today, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe she's good enough to be played further, maybe she's not. Leo. I don't like Leo. I don't like his stone skins, I don't like his cage, I don't like anything here, but Gizmek might be fun. So Leo is another problem for Maria. As a hero with no survival passive, he's fine on his own, but if there is a Donny on the field, that A2 is suddenly doing a whole lot of nothing, which is pretty bad. Or Freya, that kind of champ with an insta save, or god forbid, Jorfrid. Hey Dwix, how's it going? We are fighting Clarence RNG here. And a Mortar Macabre. Well, that's a name I haven't seen in a good while. Did you see the new mythical? The Resistance Nuka Girl? Yeah, Resistance Nuka Girl is insane if she has good coefficients. Like, good multipliers on her skills is what makes or breaks her. The kit is nice. At least it looks nice on the paper. I would love her. Am I being an idiot, banning his Noel and leaving 40... Brother, what are you doing here? You are ruining my day. We were trying to test Sanguine Maria here. Why would you ban her? Why not the +3 Galathir? Galathirs are scary. Man, this is a disappointment. Oh man, okay. Let's at least try to not fuck this up. Which might be a bit of a tall order, seeing as I have seen fit to only pick one DPS, like an idiot. Okay, there's only Leo now. Let's see if Leo fucks us up. To be perfectly honest, he might, but then again, Mariska should save our souls here. Unkillable, well... that is mildly unfortunate. Do I just block his actives? I think I do. And that gets rid of his unkillable too. Good stuff. Yo, chill, bro. Yeah, Leo slaps. We are testing Leo next, after we are done with Sanguine Maria. It's not going to be today, but it's going to be sometime soon. I have Leo built, he just needs some gear. And my stone skin little force Shadowkin sucks. Do you mean Maria from 0 to 10? If we are talking Maria, then it is, I don't know, 8 maybe? I mean, this is strictly PvP, right? First of all, this is strictly PvP, and I'm ignoring everything else. Second, I would tentatively give her an 8. She has two big caveats that we can see. First, RNG. That 70-something% chance that she gets going is absolutely meaningless if RNG decides to fuck you. Second, it's the survival passives. Her single target, single hits a lot of champs just survive. And for some unfathomable reasons, a lot of these champs are played a lot in live arena. A fucking lot. Ooh, that was a solid smack right there. Can we get an extra turn here, please? No, we cannot. That's sad. Do I shield? Yes, I want shields. Oh, and I get an extra turn. Good. Let's cleanse. Oh, and I get one more extra turn. So yeah, 8 might seem like a solid number, right? But it doesn't really mean anything here, unfortunately. Can we believe? Okay, that was dumb of me. That was very, very dumb of me. Okay, I'm going to die. So, in 5 A1 attempts that we had this far in today's session, she fucked up 3 times. Right? 3 times out of 5 with her 70% expected chance to not fuck up, she did actually fuck up. That's unreliable. So, not insane, pretty good, but has a very glaring drawback. And I mean, that's how good champs should be. They are good in the circumstances that allow them to be good, but they are not good all the time. They are not overpoweringly good on their own without their team like some other champions we all can name. That's a measure of balance that you want to actually see in the game. So I would say that's a point in Maria's favor, that she is not obnoxiously OP. I need a speed aura. I also can't do a support here, right? This is unfortunate. Okay. He bans Shu, and I'm going to be unhappy about this, right? I still want to ban Fabian just to not deal with him. Odin Horse Gang go. We should be faster than Galathir now. But are we faster than Theodosia? Who the fuck no? Okay, that's solid. Feral Stoneskin Carnage, Feral Stoneskin Embrace. Haven't seen this kind of builds in a while. Let's not listen to Commodus. And now we might be in a bit of a pickle. I don't remember if Maria ignores Unkillable. And she doesn't have 3 buffs anymore, so this is going to suck. Extra turn number 1. And the extra turn number 2 doesn't happen. So that is 4 out of 7 extra turns not happening. And then Galathir goes and fucks them up like this. I mean, my man, Galathir, saving the day. GG. But Maria fucks up a lot. It might actually be even more infuriating than her inability to deal with single hit survival passives. Like, okay, fine, you can't kill Rotos or you can't kill Nice. Fine, we'll work around that. But you can't reliably function? That's bonkers. Or maybe I am holding her wrong. I should not be going Shuzan insta-turn the first thing. That is also a possibility. I might need Shuzan A3 and then lap everyone with Shuzan and insta-turn Maria as an insurance against her RNG. We'll consider it later. Right now, what we want to consider is Gizmak. Ooh. I won't have a speed aura now, again. Damn it. Okay. Okay. He bans Galathir, but now we have a turn, which is good. Yes, that way she might also have 3 turns and then boom. Yeah, she might have 3 turns and then go boom, and she might not. I have no idea what I'm talking about here, to be perfectly honest with you. I wouldn't say Arnorn is a definite win, especially seeing as how squishy they all are. I'm thinking that the horse is going to one-shot the whole fucking team and Maria doesn't get to play. That's exactly what happened. GG, but we also didn't get around to testing Maria. Oh well. Shouldn't have banned Galathir, I guess. Yeah, Mario's counters Arnorn pretty good. Especially if Arnorn isn't in Stone Skin to begin with. First hit activates Arnorn, the Stone Skin is on him, second hit strips the Stone Skin, and it's GG. There might be some shenanigans when Arnorn is in Lightning Cage. There might be some shenanigans when Arnorn is in Stone Skin to begin with, which is pretty rare. He is more often in Feral, as he should be, but just a naked Arnorn with no Lightning Cage, yeah, he gets fucked. Should I still pick Gizmo? Just to... Yeah, I totally should pick Oh, wait. No, it's fine. Maria will take care of Stone Skins, will she not? Maria is going to get enough extra turns and take all the Stone Skins down. It will be fine. Have I used Neve? Yes, I have used Neve. I am not picking her often, occasionally I do. What I don't like here? I don't like Nell here. I think I don't like Nell here. Yeah, if anything goes wrong, Nell fucks me up. If I had a Gizmak instead of Maria, Nell would have been perfectly fine, but... Oh, is this another one of the 2 DPS situation where I fuck up and pick 2 DPS and the opponent just doesn't notice that? Ah, good stuff. Okay, let's see. Do we get an extra turn, please? Yes, we do get an extra turn. Bonk. Bonk. Don't you love to see it when Maria actually works? I'm sorry to say, my dude, but you got fucked by RNG. That's 4 out of 8 successful A1s on Maria. Not bad. Not bad. Satisfying to see, yeah, it's extremely satisfying to see her lining up her shots. And that's incredibly pleasant to watch. But 50% of the time it works every time. And that's the tricky bit. Plus 4 growth here is pretty scary. Yeah, everything here is scary as fuck. So let's hope he doesn't have gear. Because if he has gear to have with those champs, I'm dead. Theodosia this far seems to be the bond target. Oh, fuck you. A plus 4 nice to go with all that. Man. Okay, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. Okay. I'm still going to ban Theodosia here. And he bans the horse. Well, fair. I expect suffering. But let's see if at least Maria gets going. Stone skins everywhere. Oh. Okay. Okay. A3? No, not gonna work. A1 extra turn, please? Yes, A1 extra turn. Good stuff. Kill the chicken. That resets her, right? Right. Okay, let's roll the dice further. That's 1 point for Maria this far. Good stuff. Can we get an extra turn? Yes, that's 2 points for Maria. Good stuff. And now everything is blocked. And we are all fucked. Is that how it works? I suppose it is. Who do I dislike the most here? Yeah, never mind, I'm fucked because RNG. Okay, we got absolutely wrecked here, which kind of makes sense, but also 2 successful A1 extra turns. That's something. We'll take that. But also, well, yeah, 2 out of 4 enemy champs were direct counters to Maria, so kinda expected to suck. Have I mentioned that I am not exactly impressed with how nice is balanced around other champions? Have I mentioned that recently? Fucking nice. I need a copy. Okay, this is going to be a speed fest, right? Right. So what I want to do here is to throw Nice out of the window, because fuck Nice, and then I expect Galathyr to cut in and save us from Sulfurion. That better be happening. Ah, right, never mind. Galathyr is just straight up faster. Good stuff. Kinda weird to see Galathyr faster than 3 speed champions. He's not even 400 in this build, so okay, I guess. If you guys want to do it like that. And we don't get it as Maria. Okay, fair enough, GG. GG, but that's sadly a gear issue on our opponent. Okay, and we get a big account, so we are probably going to get fucked here. Why have we went with a horse instead of Galathyr? Not sure. But sounds like a skill issue. Oh, we can still get a Galathyr. Good stuff. Galathyr Carnage. And then we grab Sanguine Maria for our last pick. But Dr. Dog's pick is supposed to be something atrocious, so yeah, get fucked. Just get out of here with this shit. What are you doing on 9 rating, bro? The fuck? Yeah, as you can probably say, I'm not salty at all that I have multiple physical copies of some shitty champs, but not a single nice. Anyway, let's get the shit out of here. Maria doesn't like nice, no sir. And let's see if we can take these fuckers down by judicious application of RNG. Insta turn while we still can. Can we get an extra turn, please? Yes. Good. We love us some extra turn. What a pity that she died, isn't it? And let's kill Marichka for good measure. Now, Theodosia doesn't have skills, so she can't revive. She only can flip. That almost kills Nell, sadly doesn't kill her entirely. What are you going to do here? Ooh. Nell is faster than every single one of my champs outside of Shuzan. That's unfortunate. Okay. Nell dies when Mars takes a turn. Okay. Mars does not take a turn. Nell dies. Good stuff. Let's hopefully noiter Embers. Do I have the time for a buff? Yes, but also I'm not sure if I won't hit my own stun, so fuck it. Does anyone know what the fuck was that? Oh right, Magma Heart. If Theodosia has her skills back, I'm dead. If Theodosia does not have her skills back, okay, I'm not dead. That's a huge win, and Maria contributed to that win. And she also got an extra turn on A1. Good stuff. That's very good stuff. And also a tough fight. I'd rather not have a repeat exercise anytime soon. Okay, we can do our usual stuff. The question is, who do I ban here? I expect that Shu is... Okay, the answer is I ban Calavlax. Fair enough. I ban Calavlax. And now, let's roll the dice on whether Maria gets her extra turns going. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no stone skins, I'm going first. I'm not taking a turn, he leaves. GG, but also I'm a bit sad that I couldn't experiment with Maria. Okay, and we get another kid. I'm terribly sorry in advance to this person, and yeah, the person just leaves. Okay. Maria is actually doing great this far. 7 out of 11 total A1 attempts. Got an extra turn. This is surprisingly close to the expected ratio, so I'm not gonna complain. Or rather, I'm not going to complain any more than usual. Okay. The typical free-to-play fare, which is to say dangerous as fuck is if they're geared in something good. That's the big question. Do I throw away Zig or do I throw away Fabian? Let's do Zig away. Okay. They are taking the first turn. Maria is getting reset. But then we'll see how it goes. Well, the first bit of random that is going to happen here is whether Garth here can block active skills Fabian, and he can. This probably means GG for our friend here. Unless we fail to do anything to... Yeah, well, I cannot just not do my stuff, so the enemy team is dead before Maria even takes a turn. Sad times for them, but not for us. Do I like being able to test Maria more than I like winning? I don't think so. So we're good. Don't love the Marichka with the 6-star polymorph here. That might fuck Carnage up. That might just ship him, or it, as it happened more than once, I think. Marichka ships Carnage. Carnage reflects the ship back into Marichka, then kills her in the ship form, then kills her when she got back in the human form without any block passives this time, and Marichka gets everyone back up. Pretty tricky. Okay, we don't like Herima, but you know what? We don't like Herima here, but this will be a good test. Let's kick Armand's out. And let's see if we can kill people even when Herima's decrease ignore defense is on the field. Yeah, magma shield, etc. Okay. I need an A1 extra turn. And it happens. Good stuff. I need to take some stone skins off, please. No, that does not happen. Set times. Do I try for Embrace? You know what? Yes. Bonk. 140k while Hermar is on the field and Maria does not have anything to her name. That's pretty good. And that is, I would say, solid as fuck. We have a bunch of fears, but we also have blocked the active skills on people. So now Carnage just need to block shit. And everything is going to be just fine. Block passives spread around, good. Now we can buff without fearing for our lives. The extra turn part is pretty annoying. But oh well, what can we do? Let's take Nell down just in case. That was turn 1. Oof. That got a little bit dangerous right there. If Maria killed Marichka, I would have been fucked. Well, now she can kill her, but it doesn't really matter. Block passives is already there. So, what did we have? We had an extra turn. That's good. We had an extra turn that actually carried the fight, more or less. And we also learned that Maria hits exceedingly hard even when Herima is on the field, which is nice to know. It would be nice to have Maria out and about, ready to A2 while she has increased attack, but that would require me to A3 Shu, get to Maria's turn, and then not proc enough extra turns. So that's kind of tricky to set up. It would be fun to watch though. That's where the clips with a million HP hits come from. I dislike everything about this pick, now that I have to pick Maria. I'll also have to ban Nice, because Nice is a pest. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to deal with this shit. But let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. A1, we do not get an extra turn. That is fucked up, my dudes. That is fucked up, and that is also fucking me up right here. Yeah, and she now has like 5 buffs, so good fucking luck to me. And I didn't count Odin's turns either, so who the hell knows what. Okay, now he is going. Okay. I need one more A1. And what do you know? That's not an extra turn either. I'm fucked. I am fucked by Maria's indifference to my struggles 2 times in a row. Like, the fuck is going on there? Was that a 2 turns by Theodosia in a row? Oh well. So now her A2 is ready to slap, right? Ignores block damage and stone skin. Bonk. Okay, it does. Good stuff. At least something works right. No block active skills, too bad. Do we block actives here? You know what? Yeah, we do block actives. Block actives, good. Block damage, bad. Please don't block damage. Thank you. Okay, so she is at her 6th turn. Oh, rather, 0 turn. We need 2 A1s. A1. And she fucks me 3rd time in a row. Well, fuck you, sister. The hell is that? I mean, What is even going on? Okay, at least we can probably get going. And also, how the fuck did that not bring Theodosia back up? Anyway. Oh, right, block passives. Good. Good, good, good. So, pretty sad as to how she performed there in terms of extra turns, but was able to still do my stuff, and I got an extra turn. Good. So 9 extra turns out of 16 attempts. And we get to win this battle. GG. Okay, I'm sorry, my dude. I am terribly sorry. Like, the fuck is this matchmaking player? Get a hold of yourself. This is not right. This is not fair to the little guy. Gorgo. Gorgo is pretty nice post his buff. I wouldn't mind getting him for myself. Oh, and we see a Freya. Now, Freya is an issue, right? She saves someone. She saves someone with the biggest crit damage, so like the Embers here, but it just so happens that we are likely to target Embers, so Freya has to go. Bye-bye, Freya. He gets the horse out of equation, which is fair, which is also good for our Maria testing. No helpers. Now, we had 3 times in a row being fucked by her A1. Well, not 3 times in a row, but just 3 times, I think. Yes, extra turn. Good stuff. Now we do this, and we do this. You'll have to see it when it all lines up. It is very unfortunate for the little dude, and I'm sorry that the player matchmaking is so unbelievably shitty. But Maria taking down 3 out of 4 champs is extremely satisfying to watch. It's almost as good as watching Rotas go. Now the big question is, of course, do we need to bother with Maria? Can we just get good gear and an aspect of Sirith on Rotos and call today? And the answer is, who the fuck knows? I wasn't able to really utilize my Rotos in Live Arena. He doesn't have a good soul though, which might be the reason. But I have seen my share of very scary Rotoses. Now, a big issue for Rotos is that he's blue affinity, and versus the abundance of red champs that are currently in Arena, very tanky red supports mostly, Rotos is not going to be very good unless he has a death dealer, which I don't have. Yeah, complicated stuff. Personally, out of the two, I would still stick to Maria for her affinity, for her better soul, for me specifically, and for the fact that she's a new shiny toy. And supposedly she has less RNG to get going. Okay, what do I dislike here? I dislike Fabian, get fucked. Do I want to just go and flip? Yeah, I think I'll just flip here. No need for Armand's shenanigans. And that Lazarus is also carried by block actives is a pleasant bonus. Now, I'm terribly sorry, but I kinda have to do this, and we couldn't test Maria. Oh well. At least we won. Oh, has been 20 fights already? It has. It has. Okay. It's been 20 fights. I'm not exactly in top 100 yet, but we are getting there. We won 17 out of 20, which was not horribly difficult. But we learned a bunch of stuff about Maria. First of all, her A1, that is supposed to be about 70% expected chance in all 3 hits to get an extra turn, is lies and deceit on Pyram's side. We had 10 out of 17 tries, strong affinities and full 3 hits every time. 10 out of 17 extra turns. That's nowhere near 70%. That's not that far from 70% either. So I wouldn't say it's rigged, but it's something to be wary of. Another thing that we also know is that if she gets going, her A2 on the 3rd turn kills people full stop. If there is no survival passive, someone dies. We do 140k when her Maya is on the field. It's fine. She slaps. Granted, she has a reasonable build, like 370 crit damage, 7k attack, cat's gaze. Not ideal in terms of gemstones, but that's what I had on hand. And the buff situation can be very tricky if you do not build the team around her. Fortunately, with Myra's being on the field providing 2 buffs, and Galthir or Shu being able to provide 1 buff, we can always get to that divisible by 3 point. So yeah, pretty good this far. I will be testing her next time as well. As we get closer to top 100, it's bound to get harder. Survival passives are going to screw us up big time, and Nice, Galthir, Zig are everywhere in the upper reaches of Live Arena, but that's just life. We'll try to use her while we still can, and then we'll switch to Leonardo. Thanks a lot for tuning in. we'll be calling it a day here. Hope your librarian session was not bad as well. Hope you had fun, and see you all next time. Bye!